Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Rolling Line. And today we are going to be working on over here in this block. As you can see, I've laid out quite a bit, and we're going to essentially transform this into something like what's over here. So, small little row house area. As you can see, I've already done some planning, like getting lots for cars, the backyard separated out, and the building itself. But other than that, not a lot is there. I mean, there's some small details here and there, but nothing much. So there's the roadhouses. Over here is gonna be another small commercial stretch, like what's going on over here. As you can see, this is it's kind of a commercial stretch. Like, actually, that's the shop. There's probably another shop somewhere here, but like, it's not full residential. There's probably upstairs apartments. So another commercial stretch along these houses. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. I think I might put something that's a bit taller, at least over on this end. So there's that, and yeah, over here is an old factory. Some of it's already been started, as you can see, like over here. But we're gonna finish that today. So to start off, we are gonna build at least one row house and sort of get that completed. So we're essentially gonna build one of these, and we're gonna get started by removing a block. So first thing is I want to have snap props off, and I'm also gonna turn on editing by one of these row houses just so I can steal the parts. Snapping is on, right? Yep. Alright, so just going through here and doing the little dividing parts real quick. These are like little corner things. I don't know what to say. And they use them as like little dividings in between each like house. Up here is a nice little like a plaque, not a plaque. I don't know what these would be called. A decoration, I guess, on the house, so they don't look so just like barren. And I can cover almost all sides with these. Go. And another thing I want to do is I want to grab you. This is a pipe. I'm going to turn on snap props real quick, so that way I can do this. And also do the little separation as well. Okay, so that's a bit high. Set that down there. Feels a bit too loud. Alright, that's good. It feels right. Let me just stick that on. And turn snap props back on again. There we go. Now we need to turn it off again. Building these things requires a lot of like turning snap props on and off. Alright, so we're coming over here, and these are going to be water drainage. As you can see, I have little pipes, and then they come down here. So I'm building right now. Snap props on. I'm going to do it like part of the way. Wait, what else did I do? I also need to grab snap props off. Turn them on again. And that's essentially the basic of a house completed. Now, now what I can do is I can come over here, and I should also get these. These are like little basic bases of the roof. So they're kind of like gravel roofs, and so we have these. There's also that's nice, interesting. Those are chimneys, aircon units, and then satellite TV dishes. That's it. Alright. And now we're gonna continue on. We're gonna start with putting on some doors. I like to use these windows, some of the windows backwards for doors. This one I like to use for doors, and that one's like garage doors. Yeah. That's how I get these doors. Just put them on, and then these are those like two pane ones, but they're turned on. They're turned, so they're vertical instead of horizontal. Yeah. Leave a small gap between these two. A relatively large gap between these ones. One above the door. Coming around on the side, just placing some windows in, trying to get them level with the rest of them. Then trying to get one halfway. At the back. And that's essentially the basic row house. Then what I do is I get one of these ones. No, not that. That one. Get a grapple one. And I come in. Put gravel on top here. Just set it down over there for now. Tidy up the gravel, of course, so that way it doesn't look really weird and have random stuff just floating. Then I take a pipe. Turn off snap props. Take a pipe, and this is what I imagine as a small little chimney. And then you can add stuff like satellite TV. There. Coming around back here, I use a different colored door, the white one, which now snaps perfectly fine. It's weird why the ones on the front didn't snap right. That looks about level. And move this real quick just so I can see inside. Here. Just add it back. Like that. Coming on to the backyards, add some small details like add steps down. Small stairway down, and then I just usually get props from the prop area here. Yeah, I just screw them out. So this one can have a small picnic table. Maybe a family lives in here. Trash cans currently being stored out back. I don't think I need anything else. Except maybe to add the grass. And foliage. Actually, no, let's need foliage. So then I just come in here, start the grass gun, and then try not to get on top of the building. It's annoying. Anyway, come in here with the grass gun and just get grass in the yards. It's a bit weird, it seems. Might as well do all of them real quick. We'll just hit apply changes so it isn't so bad. And there we go. That is essentially one row house complete. Then you more or less just complete the process down the row. And that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do a quick time lapse and see you at the end of this. Hello and welcome back after the time lapse. As you saw, we built and finished up the row houses as well as the store, and then I decided to do some building off camera. So there's this smaller building, which is, I'm calling it the Church of Windows because it has the Windows logo colors. And yeah, that's in between the factory, which is what we will be building next, and slightly more taller, more office-like building. This one has some public art, like mural. It's an attempt at it, at least, and it's inspired by some that is found in Akron. I don't know how to describe it. It's in the main part of downtown. It's on the side of building. That's the entire wall. But yeah, that's what inspired that like small art mural right there. So now to continue on today's episode, we are going to be finishing up the factory. It is time. This will be the last thing, and then because we will be building up the old factory, which is abandoned per se. I wouldn't want to say abandoned, and it will also allow us to finish detailing up areas like this. So before we start, the story with the factory is that it is kinda abandoned. That is, it was abandoned during the Rust Belt beginning, so 1980s, and now it's kind of sat vacant here for a while. And since the local government of the city wants to start revitalizing the city, they decide to allow a contractor to come in here and refurbish the factory. So currently they're adding stuff like street trees, and they're going to refurbish these into nice new lofts. And that's the plan. So we are going to work on that by essentially creating the shell and creating the factory, and then adding construction props around the area. Make it look like it has at least renovations going on the inside. The outside is going to stay, again, relatively the same. It's just going to be, there's going to be a lot of construction props around it. So, we are going to begin work on, first off, doing windows. Oh wow, that's big. And yeah, we're going to construct the factory. So the factory is going to be turned into lofts, as it seems all factories are being turned into these days. There we go. Yes, I am using these black windows. I know they don't look so good, especially when they're really hard to line up, like on this building. But they look good for now. I don't want to have glass windows, because I know some people might be wanting by that. So, just putting in the windows, which I try to line them up, but I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do. I do think the windows are kind of off, like these ones. I'm gonna try and keep it and roll with it and see if I can do something with it when it comes to front detailing, by doing these separating bars or something like that. So there's the factory, that's one side. Now we're gonna head around here, back. So we have this sort of area back here. This is like a loading zone, and this is where we're gonna have most of our construction. Like this truck right here is probably a construction company's truck. I want it to be probably around 2 here, and then just to end here, so that way the people who live in these houses across the street can still like access their house, like their parking area, but they don't have to worry about the construction. They can still get to it. Sorry about that. So we're just going to continue on sparsely adding windows. I don't want too many on it. On the back. Oh, we did have that. Wait, check. Okay. Adding windows throughout. These things are probably gonna be so uneven. just try these. These ones feel a bit too high. It's hard to get these lined up right. That looks good. So we sort of have the back, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add something like a fire escape, or like the plants for one. As you can see on this building, I've added one. Oh, I didn't do that. Shouldn't notice that. Yeah, I want to add something like this to this building. I don't know. These are like plans for the fire escape, so I want the stairs to go right there. I don't know how I'm going to do them, so I'm just adding in the floors for now, and I'll probably end up coming back later to them. So let's add them over on this end. Let me turn off snap props off, custom track snapping, snap props off. Yeah, I actually don't want it that big. Snap props off. Snap props on now. I'll just grab this end of it and try and get it to snap on. There we go. So you just have the basics of like a fire escape for now. Right, that's good. I don't know if I want my roof. I don't know if I want the roof pitched on this, or like pitched on this and like that. Or if I want it to be flat, like most of the buildings in this area. Because most of the buildings around here are flat roofed. So I don't know if I want to do the same for the factory. I'm just going to search up reference images. Or literally just go to Google Maps. I don't know what kind of this would be. I don't know if I want it to be a mill. I think I'll go for picture. I'm looking at a building in Akron currently. That is there, and it's more of a complex. This is just like a basic building with like an area over here. But I see something that has a picture roof, but it has like things on the side. I'm gonna attempt that. Working. excavation skills up. As much. Still leaves quite a bit of an overhang. I don't know, sometimes the prop grabbing in this game seems a bit funky. Oh wow, this one actually overhangs it. I don't want it to overhang the front. Again, this time just raising it up. There we go. That doesn't give any overhang, and it doesn't go over the edge. Because the factory I'm looking at has a border at all the edges, whether it be one of those bigger brick ones or just like a small like gutter. Just doing the roof. I think that looks interesting. It's a 3-story factory, but the factory? I can't speak today. It's a 3-story factory. But it's like it has the same height around this building because normal floors are smaller, but this is a factory, machinery and stuff. It's just that it would be bigger. So, sticking with that excuse. So for the edges. Let's do this one first, because it looks like it's gutter. So I can just use one of these ones. If I turn off snap props. There we go. Take it. Just smashing all the numpad. Oh, dang, it's off. Right, there's that. So now what we'll do is just grab these and snap them. We have snap props on. Help if it is not other stuff. Also, it is help that the game is acting really laggy today. Also think the roof is one too high. I think I should just leave it down. These things are being really loud. I guess that's what happens when you have a super detailed world. Things start to get real laggy. Snap to this. Okay, why won't snap to this? Okay. This is being really freaking finicky. There we go. Right, now that we have that done, I'm just gonna put back the roof. There's one of them one. Alright, next up is we need to, I want to do the little sidewalk, so I'm just gonna apply changes just so everything is a bit smoother. Apply short. I think I'm gonna turn off snap props. I'm actually gonna come down here. Quit. I'm gonna do corner. Like I do on most, like I'm doing on most buildings. I'm gonna turn on snap props again. A lot of the buildings in these areas have like these sort of corner bits. I like them because they add outline to the building, but it also gives it a 3D look instead of it just being a flat plane. It actually looks like a 3D building because they get some shadows, especially as well as these things. Now that we have that, thank you. Do that instead of doing it like that. We should just bring it down to around there. Then color it brick color, which is the new brick color. That. Thank you. Doing a similar thing over here. Oh, but it does line up right. The ends, kinda. It looks nice on the ends, but no to the edges. Ah, I have an idea. Turn off snap props. I use these. Alright. These should work as a side. Like the side parts. Paint him brick first. Snap props on again. Really quick to just paint them. So it works. Just, it's a bit 3D, but actually I think it works as 3D. Yeah, I think it looks nice, and it creates the look that I was going for, just to have these on the side. Right, so now I'm just gonna do it on the other end. Over here, edit train. This one's gonna go over here to this side. But the windows are a bit high. Doesn't really matter. I don't think the idea of nice workspaces for a thing when this factory was built. Snap props need to be turned back on. That looks good. I don't know what I'm going to do for the middle parts, but I think it looks nice the way it is. I definitely have to dress this up a bit more. Maybe add skylights onto these, because the one I'm looking at has skylights on it. As well as maybe some HVAC, but for now what we can do is we can start working on the detailing around the edges. I'm going to come here. This is just my local props one. gonna set up some fencing. Ooh, should I do the cinder blocks that they have on the bottom of these normally? Hold on. If I do that, I should use these fences. Normally what they have is they have cinder blocks on the bottom of these, where I've seen that construction. I don't know how common it is in real life, but that would be an interesting detail to do. It'd probably be like way too much, but it'd be interesting at least. Alright, so we'll probably do it around there. Right, that. That, and then turn snap props off. Grab this. I always like to leave the gates open just because, again, it adds character. Or like, I don't know. It's to signify that it's a gate. We'll just go with that one. So we have that. Okay, first off, let's look at industrial props. We can definitely use this as like maybe junk. We'll just shove this off in the open. If we can turn off snap props, there we go. Or snap angle. So I have some more chunky stuff there. And containers for construction purposes are usually always seen maybe as office, maybe as the office. Just general storage. Not log, but pallets will also be seen around. What else? Lots of bins. And that's probably gonna go here to our corner of stuffage, where we just stuff everything. So yeah. This could probably be in here maybe. So like power generation. I'm gonna change the color of that to more darker, good. More of a gray. Because I like using those two grays. Those are like my two gray colors. And I'm gonna turn the bins to something like green. Maybe that green. Like trash. Yeah, that works. We wouldn't have any of that stuff. Probably nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, the other trash cans. Nothing here, then definitely. So that's all the basic props. But what else would I want to do? We have a I have a workman's truck right here. But or not, I don't think there's anything. I imagine there'd be scaffolding, but again, this is more of an interior, so I don't think it'll be on this kind of building. Because I know you normally see scaffolding on many building constructions, especially in urban areas, but I don't think it would happen on an interior one. So I guess it's time for us to whip out leaves. It's time to literally kill at my PC. Yeah, this is what essentially I do. I like to just spray the leaves around, keeping an idea of like the gutter-ish areas is where you get a lot of foliage. Even that feels like a bit much. And sometimes I like to add areas around here. I like to have leaves at least everywhere. In some spaces, like maybe in like really remote areas, like enclosed spaces, maybe not have many. Like I don't want to try and put many in there. On rooftops, I do want to have lots of these because they usually are on rooftops. They can get blown up there, but not very many. Like that feels like a bit much. This is probably about how many I would want on the rooftop. Like just like one on top of your roof. Nice little detail. I have already leaved up the row houses. I don't know if you saw that in the time lapse. Yeah, you can see. I like to have the row houses, all the little row house details. It looks nice. And then you're in this really interesting area. I get to look out there. Yeah, that's generally what I do for the leaves. I've never actually put the marking on that road. I have been trying to, wherever I go at least, put the markings down. As you can see, I believe this entire block has all the markings and sidewalks done, which is, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, looking at this from aerial view, really, that's really cool. It's like we're seeing something kind of come alive. Ooh, this just reminded me. I need to do these. I was like, I like to do these now, which are like fill-ins for areas and then potholes / cracks. I should probably do these in. I should do these in all back, like, areas. There's one. I have done some cracking over here already. I think we should have a bit more of the covers. These like pothole covers. Especially when you come here. Like I imagine they'd be everywhere. Yeah, that's too big. There. I think I might have lots of cracks in that area. Especially if they were to have some like heavy equipment there. What do you think of the small truck I did back here? It's not done. I think I'd have to add bumpers or something like that. It's an idea. Because there's not enough industrial vehicles in the game. Turn off snap angle for this thing. A pothole right there, especially with no leaves in that area. Kind of add the cracks out, and grab these super small rock pieces. So just stick them on top. No, come back. I like doing them at junctions. That's where I'm at. Where the crumbling usually happening. And some stuff. Well, let's put some no, on top. So it's a pothole. I think that looks cool. Looks pretty interesting. I think that'll be all. Actually, no, hold on. One last thing. I want to do. I just saw this when we were looking up there, but I want to add in some. Windows there and there. There. Yeah. Just because this wall feels kind of dead. Because like this wall has stuff on it, this wall has stuff on it, this wall has some stuff on it, and yeah, so right there. Right, so I think that's all for the episode. I think that's all. I didn't want to do anything else. Like the entire plan was just to complete this. This has been my trial for row housing. Like what some of the lower lying areas are, because I'm gonna end up creating this into this area as well. I don't know where we're gonna go. Next episode might go into downtown. Start doing some more downtown buildings. I don't know. But yeah, I'd say that's the episode done. So if you like the episode, like would be appreciated. Check the description of the videos. That's something I do want to say, because it'll end up having links and stuff, and if you want to have access to the save game, like to all of this, I'm uploading the save game into my Discord server. Blech. So if you're in my Discord server, you have access to the save game. So link to Discord is in the description. And yeah, I'll post information down there that I forget to say in the video. So you should always check the description of my videos. Anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye.